China's offshore yuan strengthens to as much as 7.2098 per dollar, the strongest since November 2024. Mexico's President Sheinbaum says that herself and Trump yesterday agreed to keep working.
Long on the YM4. Enigma long on the YM6. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Test 1, test 2. Mic check, mic check. All right, there we go.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
All right. Anybody out there? Let's see. I am late here this morning. Been a interesting week. Let's see here. I'm going to open up stream chat here. It is Full Auto Friday. Thank you for that reminder, Epic. I did just turn it off moments ago. Real-time protection is turned off here this morning. Let's see. Early in, early out on a Friday. It's 10:03. I just took trade number 1 there with that Enigma off the bottom right there after the news. Now, there's 10, and you see 10:03 down there. So I like to sit on hands for the 3 minutes after a news event, but that one was just too juicy. It's just floating there, hanging. Had to take it. Worst case scenario, I'll stop out on my first trade, and I got my work cut out for me. This is the way I kind of figured it. I got the coffee in hand here, and probably need that. Let me see if I can get the chat on screen here. Okay. So Full Auto. I just went through the steps up top, doing arm long, arm short, Full Auto, Enigma on there. I tried to get those on around the news. So got Full Auto turned on across 6 instruments there. Arm long, arm short, Full Auto, Enigma on. If you've been around a while, you know the drill. And they're running across our 6 instruments of fun. The Nerd, NERD, plus gold, black gold, and gold. Don't forget, here are our cheat sheets. These are the types of entries that I'm looking for here today that will combine our 2 pillars, structure and order flow events, what we call RTOFA, real-time order flow analysis. We let the tools do the work, and I just focus on execution and my sizing. Working positions. 3.5 minutes till normal coffee time. I'm going to say normal coffee time because I'm late here this morning. I was up late
Trump's fiscal year
playing some Battlefield, I'll be honest. I was getting in some good practice time last night because the gamers that are not me. Not playing with thumbs, but you could like, oh, I could float. Oh, I could boing, slow motion so I could use my thumbs. Boing. Oh, I've got automatic. Oh, I'm closing up. Speaking of automatic, Got a super AO. Just came in over here on the 4s. Had to grab that bag.
Upper band.
Trade number 2 on the morning.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
But yeah, floating around in Halo. And I guess that's the whole thing, is you're in space, so you're supposed to feel like you're like, bloop, 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 you know. But I did like the concept. They had a really good flag capture, and I do love me a good flag capture game. Flag capture games are awesome. It's the only mode that I play in Battlefield 3. But it's a little different in Battlefield 3. You don't have to actually, you know, return the flag and all that kind of whatnot. I liked that mode in Quake as well. Capture the flag, so fun. And while I was running around with it, I was thinking a lot about trading and all the analogies that go along with it. I was sitting there. So I have not been very good at the RPG, at hitting helicopters out of the sky, but I love when I get them on occasion. And so I did a training bit last night. I did a 1-1-1-2-2-2-3-3-3. Speaking of 1 and 2, so I've got trades 1 and 2
NQ on the 4.
off of my chart here, so let's mark them up there. All right, trades 1 and trade 2 in for the morning. And winner, winner, chicken dinner. 3302. So let's see if I can get an extra $700 on a bonus sometime here this morning. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Wish I would have held that trade out a little bit longer. So we had a lot going on with that one. Could have done it, but I was in the middle of talking on Halo. You know, the important things in life. But does everybody see why this is an awesome trade? Top of the channel. Crack the back of a butterfly. Double crosses in there. Super fast. This came up super fast. Ready DD shows up. This combo alone, these are within 15 bars of each other with a 14 to the ready DD, so it's a super AO.
On the 39.
Back of a PRZ cross. The head fake, the head fake, the head fake, the head fake. Zoink, zoink. Targets filled into the green bat. Points of entry for me. Best trade down. 40 ticks. It's a double bag.
Divergence down.
Coming off of the 4s. It's a beauty.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Just playing the video game. It's a video game. Speaking of video games. And so I pulled out the RPG. But here's the problem with the RPG.
On the 6.
When you're trying to shoot the RPG, even like the max that you can carry around with you is you get 5 rockets. And when you're practicing, you're in a server by yourself. You need a supply bag. So just like in trading and getting set up for market replay, there's a little setup ahead of time before you start practicing your RPG. Because setting up RPG, you only got 5. Can you really do a proper training with just 5? In the game, you've got 5. Yes? You got 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, got my rocket bag lined up here. And I'm like, okay, so I want to get at a big distance from something, some major object that I want to target. And then I just need to fire that over and over again and kind of get my eyeballs adjusted to the amount of curvature and, you know, bullet drop. But bullet drop is different when you're using a rocket propelled grenade, right? So you have to deal with the the drop, yes? So when you fire at something at a distance, if this is you way over here and you're trying to get a big shot, you got your bazooka over your arm and you're like, all right, I got to launch this sucker. If I want to hit this thing over here, I got to tip it up a little bit because I know with bullet drop, or in this case, rocket drop, it's going to curve its way down, right? So how high up do I have to aim at certain distances? You know, straight up, no problem. To be able to get this, let's say it's the... Let's say it's Missile Silo hanging out in his helicopter. Can I draw a helicopter? Probably not. I'm going to try to do a terrible helicopter. Here he is with him and his buddy. So I gotta hit him over there. I can't shoot straight at him. I gotta like aim up here. And I know that only because I've shot it enough times and I'm like, I gotta shoot up there so that it goes blah. Right? Now, I haven't been very good at that. Oftentimes I like overshoot it. Like I know my weakness because, you know, I've traded a lot, right? I've traded and I've exchanged a lot of RPG rounds with various things. Yes, you following where I'm going here with this? Taken a lot of trades before and you know the thing that you struggle with? Well, that thing that you struggle with, you got to set up market replay, number one. And you need to do that one thing over and over and over again to lock it into your brain. You're going to have to do this. Whether you're in a video game or in this video game called trading, you are going to need to do this. You're going to need to do it over and over again. And it's going to be a pain. You've got to do a thing.
1.5%.
Okay, what's the thing that I have to do?
According to people familiar with the...
Well, I need a supply bag. So the first thing I have to do, I have to destroy myself first, which is hitting the SUICIDE button. Okay. I gotta go blah. Okay, and then I have to come back as the fatty support guy. All right, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm here. I got my. It looks like I drew a turtle. Trust me, it's a dude. It's not the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but he's got a big supply box for you. And so I'm like, yo, give me a supply box. And drop it right here. Okay. So I spawn in a second guy. Takes a minute. You gotta come in as the supply guy, which means I gotta go under the little menu and switch my guy. You gotta go to supply guy because I'm usually an engineer who carries the rocket launcher around. But I gotta do this step. The reason I'm saying this is market replay. Okay. I gotta set up market replay. Oh no, I gotta set up playback. Oh no, it's so hard. I gotta do a thing. I gotta change my connection and stuff, and I gotta pull up the little play button doohickey, and then I gotta right click, right? Because you guys, I'm sure you guys all watched my boot camp, and I gotta find the go to button, right? I gotta go to 9 a.m. All right, I gotta practice the open. I gotta do it a bunch of times, but you know, it's kind of a pain for me to set up. I don't want to do all that. Guess what? You want to get good? Do it. You want to get good? Do it. Do it. So you set up your market replay. In my case here, I'm going to set this up for my RPGs last night. And I'm like, I need a box of RPGs right here, supply boy. And then I have to bet myself here and then switch back to engineer. All right, I got to do all these steps. I got to go on a server by myself. Boring. Yes, I have to do the boring work while nobody's around. And I played Battlefield last night till like 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Oh man, I can't go back any farther than that. I can't control Z anymore. Fine. So then I respawn myself back in. I get all set up. I take the time to do all this stuff. But now I come back and I changed my camo. I got navy blue camo now.
Yeah, according to
all right.
report
And I got my...
the consensus is building around maintaining the speed up, the sped up.
Now missile silos over here flying around, but not. He's just kind of sitting stable. I just put the helicopter in one spot.
There's the reporter for.
It's not as fun not playing with missile, hanging out on the server with me.
Reporter, just saying consensus building around maintaining the sped up increment.
All right.
411k for June.
So he's over there, and I just picture him trying to fly at me, and I'm gonna shoot him in the face. And I know I gotta practice. I'm aiming up here. All right, put my crosshair up here because I gotta work on the rocket drop. At a super far distance. But now I've gotten all set up. My supply guy, Fatty McFatter, dropped me my juicy supply box right here. And I got my ammo. Ammo bag has been dropped. I set it all up. I spent the time to set it up, get in a server by myself, be boring. All right, now I turned up some music. All right, put a little music on my ear. You know, I had to get some going on. All right, and then I'm gonna practice this again and again and again. I'm gonna start putting in my one, and 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 my one rep. You know what I'm not gonna do? Remember I started out with 5 rockets. I got 5 in the bag. You know what I'm not gonna do? Is I'm not gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and go do a bunch of other things. I'm not going to go, oh, I'm going to shoot my rocket, and then after I shoot my rocket, then I'm going to switch to my pistol, and then I'm going to switch to my flashlight utility where I blind him in the face when he gets really close to me, and then I'm not going to use my my P90 with the 50 bullets and shoot that one, and then after that one I'm going to, you know, crouch and prone and use my knife to crawl up next to him and, you know, cut his shoelaces. I'm not going to do that, right? That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trading 5 different things in the morning because I'm like, oh, I go to 9 a.m. on my micro replay and I trade all these different setups. No, what did I do? I did this one thing over and 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 over. And I did it again and again and again and again. And then I moved back a little farther. And then I did it again and 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 again. Did the boring thing. I did it. It was boring. Okay, it was very boring. But what I knew was I was putting in the reps. And I knew that tonight it's going to be glorious on Friday night when Missile Silo is like trying to fly up over me and try to drop missiles on me. And I'm sitting over there on a flag and he's up in the air flying around and actually moving around. And I'm going to be like, boom! I'm going to get that glorious rocket shot where you take a helicopter that's hard to hit out of the sky. And I'm going to save that recording and I'm going to make a video montage of me knocking people out of the sky at a distance. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be glorious. And for that glory alone, the glory comes from the boring. Do you understand? The glory from the boring. I did the boring thing. I sat in the server. I did it over and over again. And this is to the people who I hear them in the chat. They say things like, Vinny, if I ain't got no skin in the game, it's just not the same. I don't got any skin in the game. I gotta put some money on the table. No. Right now, you are retarded. You don't want to put in the reps because you're lazy. You like Netflix. You like corn puffs for breakfast. You eat that GMO shiat. Rotting your brain. You have got to do the boring if you want the glory. You're, oh, I get better if I got the pressure. No, you don't. No, you don't. In fact, you actually get better when there's no pressure. You're in the server by yourself. You're not playing the game. You have no skin in the game, right? Last night when I sat there and I shot this over and over and over again, nobody on the server, no points being scored. Didn't get to see my point reps go up. Didn't get to see my KD, kill death ratio go up. I didn't see none of that. I got this one thing I was doing over and over again. I shot the rocket over and over and over and over again. Just like I would do a trade. What's the trade? Well, Vinny, I don't think I'm getting any better by sitting there doing the same trade over. I already know what to do. That's the point. That's the point. That is exactly the point. Because when it happens in real life, when it happens in that moment, you're going to just do it out of repetition. You're going to be doing it out of natural instinct because you did it so many times that when the pressure is on, and you get that pressure, oh, I got skin in the game, Vinny. Oh, I got skin in the game. I gotta have skin in the game. I gotta have skin in the game. I love my Netflix. I gotta do some Netflix. I'm not gonna watch your live streams. But I'm gonna come over here and complain to your right-hand man when you didn't attend me yesterday. When you called me out all yesterday and was like, hey, you tried to help me the whole time. It's Thursday and you're busy and you've been doing live stream boot camps all week and you're doing multi-live streams and you're trying to do all that and you're trying to help me fix my computer. Jeremy C calling you out again. Hey bro, you here today? It's Jeremy C paging Jeremy C again today. Jeremy C, he's over here DMing my my right hand man here today. But is he going to be on the live stream today on a Friday? I don't know. Right now he's just going to complain. That, well, I paid my $148. Where's my every moment support? No problem. I'll give you a refund today. On Saturday, the price goes up $100 a month. So, c'est la vie. You couldn't fix your computer. You couldn't go follow the instructions that are in the documentation. You want special attention. My support guy gets on with you. There's problems on your machine, and we have a policy. Like if somebody's got PC problems beyond the scope of normal stuff, yes, they escalate it to me. And when I get around to it, I will take care of it. I try to take care of absolutely everybody's stuff. I do. Okay? I ain't got Curtis here right now. He's having to deal with a bunch of family medical stuff and whatnot. So he's not there. Sorry. I am happy to issue you your refund for your $148 that you, your $148 because you don't want to go through the step of setting up your computer properly. You don't want to come and attend a live stream where I'm sitting there trying to get your attention and try to help you out. But this right here is going to be glorious, right? After I've done these reps, after I've done it 100 times. Now, when the pressure is on and the skin is in the game, and I'm landed on B and I'm sitting over there trying to hide in some little area there, and I hear the helicopter coming, I'm like, oh, I hear him coming. I got my RPG out. I'm like, and I'm like, just lining it up. He's going to come in there and just be like, oh, I'm going to find that Vinny hiding behind the tank truck. And I'm going to be like, no, you're not, boy. I'll be like, eat smoke. And all I'm going to see is the flames coming out your... Who's smoked? Right in the middle of the air. It's going to be awesome. And then I'll have that glorious moment. And then I've done so many reps on a market replay that even while I'm talking about Halo, I'm going to be able to look over to my left and I'm going to see a perfect play set up like this while I'm haloing it because I've taken this shot over and over and over again. It's no problem. It's no problem. I will take that with my eyes closed. Okay, my eyes weren't closed, but you know what I'm saying. I saw it out of the corner of my eye over here on the left. I'm talking about Halo and I could just take it because I did the reps before. Did a lot of reps. Now when it shows up, no problem. Make sense? Oh yeah, and I'm sure it's the same person that's got like, oh, well, I got 15 evals. I got to trade them today. Like I bought this and I'm supposed to go today. I'm like, well, can you go through the 8-day boot camp? It's 8 days now. No, I got to press the button right now. I need to press it right now. I need skin in the game. I got to press the button right now. I got my 15 virtual accounts at Apex. I got to go right now. Right now. No, I'm not going to go through the documentation to do the installation properly or check my PC for problems. No. Got to do it right now. Jeremy C. Paging Jeremy C. Eddie, is he still writing you right now? Yeah, in Missile, I was actually worried about you. So, you know, I saw, but see, you're smart. That's the other thing that I know about you is you're smart. When you were working on, you know, I know you're rebuilding that. I mean, that's got to be a lot of, you know, you're doing some back-breaking work over there, putting in that stair set, whatever thing. That was pretty crazy when I thought about it. I was like, oh, they have to do that up north because like the snow gets so high. You gotta have a stair walkway up to your door because the snow's, you know, 6 feet up on your house. So you I'm assuming that's why the doors are up so high up where you're at, huh?
YM on the 39.
But yeah, I can imagine, like, you know, busting up boulders and doing all that heavy lifting. Like your body, when your body is in recovery, I mentioned this yesterday in our workout talks, is that your cognitive functions are impaired temporarily. I say impaired because it's temporary. It's not like they're in decline. You're not like an ICT student. But you are... Yeah, you asked yourself why the door's up there. Yeah, I did too. And then I was like, it's got to be all the heavy snow, I think. Is that why? Partial basement scenario. Oh, you think the house is built by idiots? Okay, or that. I'm like over there. Oh, it must be the snow. This was like, nah, it was built by idiots. Post a. Do you have a picture of that one more time in the chat? Like how high up? Like y'all gotta understand how high this door is on his house. Like it literally it was a 6 feet off the ground. How high? I'm sure you measured it with your laser thingy. How high is that door off of the, like, where the ground starts? Yeah, and I saw windows down in the basement. It is 6 feet. Yeah, it looked like it's 6 feet off the ground. Like, it's like, it looked like you could stand underneath it, and it's like at your head level. Like, oh well, there's no going in the front door today with the stairs gone. But yeah, so he's smart to, like, he knows that right now he's doing a lot of physical labor. He knows, you know, his back's going to be sore in the mornings. You're like, oh, you know, it's more dangerous to be coming over here trading. When you're putting your money on the line, don't put your money on the line. Like, it's not the time to do it. And if you are, you need to go really small while you're in that state. And for me, of course, I was mentioning, for me, like, I will, if I've got to do higher cognitive functions, knowing these principles, that if I've got a lot of work to do and I got to get a lot of code done, I'm like, workout routine is out the door. Like, I'm not doing a workout routine. Like, it's not going to happen. Because your brain only has so much capacity, and what you don't know, like when your body's in repair mode, you don't know that your body is doing actually a lot of high cognitive functions internally to deal with all of the signals sending to all the cells in your body, trying to do all the repair. And then you're over there trying to get it to do calculus in your head. It's like I'm busy right now doing all this stuff, and you're asking me to do calculus right now? It's not going to come out well. Like interrupting someone while they're trying to do something. Like you need all this concentration to do this one thing. Somebody's up like, hey, can you help me do this? Hey, can you, like a Jeremy C coming in, like, I'm high level concentrating to get everybody all lined up, teaching you how to trade, teaching all this stuff. And you got this little Jeremy C coming over on the right being like, but you haven't fixed my computer yet. But you haven't fixed my computer. Okay, hold on. I'll get to it. Can you fix my computer right now while you're doing that thing? Okay, I'm working on it. Okay, here, I'll send you a DM. Yeah, are you there? Oh, you're not there? Okay, I got to move forward. Hey, but have you fixed my computer yet? Give me a minute. Okay, that's your body when it's trying to repair, doing all this stuff, doing all this work, trying to keep everything working, and you're over here like, can you do this other thing? Can you do this other thing that's going to take your time and attention? Anyhow. A lot of advanced lessons that you may or may not want today. That's a good song right there. Maybe 6 feet, it lays so far down. Gonna have to throw some Creed up in here. What layout do you use on Market Replay? What about the MACV? Same as always. Same and same. Same and same. So what I am trying to do is recreate the same environment. Now if I'm practicing one thing, like that one little thing, I can only have that one little chart if I need the speed for whatever reason. So you do have to get, you know, a little clever. It's sort of like in my battlefield, I might sit there next to my supply bag, but then there was a moment where I needed to move farther back. Well, the problem is when I move farther back, I move away from my supply bag that I've dropped. Well, how many rounds can I fire off back there? I can only fire off 5. So it's inconvenient that I have to now go back over there, sit on the supply box for a minute, take a couple more shots while I'm reloading, and then I go run back farther, get up on this far boulder even farther back. I got 5 shots and did it again. Or I could have killed, I could have, pew-pewed myself and came back as a supply guy, put another bag, because you can only put down one bag, put the bag over back by the boulders now, and then done that shot over and over again, which is probably what I should have done, but I kept going back and forth, and it was kind of adjusting, so I would shoot at one distance higher, and then I shot at another distance higher, kind of over and over again, watching bullet drop. It's funny enough, like your brain watching something happen. You don't know that it's happening, but in your brain, you watching that arc over and over and over, your brain now sees that arc the next time you press the button. Over time. That's the whole point. Creed, one last breath. I was wondering, I was like, did I get that one right? Is there no sound? No, there's sound, Martin. I think so.
New German government to consider ban of AFD after extremist designation.
House on a slab.
SPD
Totally
leader
redo the steps
telling
inside.
So an SPD leader telling build
Add an entry door at the ground level too.
AFD after extremist designation.
Yeah, have like a second floor door going on it. But he was smart to not do the back-breaking work and then come over and go, okay, I got eval accounts and I'm ready to kind of start running them up. And we're in a high volatility environment right now. You need all your concentration and you're like, man, I'm so sore and tired right now because I've been doing hard labor and I got to finish this project. Finish the project and come back and do the higher cognitive stuff. Totally get it. And it's smart. He knows. Has there not been one full auto trade on NASDAQ yet? Wait. I'm scrolling back on the NASDAQ and make sure everything's turned on properly. I don't see a single trade yet. Since that news on the NASDAQ, there is an RTY trade open. Whoa, the last one that came up was 9:45 a.m. So this is just something I was looking at. So it's full auto Friday. So let's bring this down here for a second. So I'm like, haven't seen a single trade NASDAQ. So I just wanted to check to make sure. I'm like, are we printing Enigmas? Yes. So this last one was at 9:45, and right now it's 10:41. So almost an hour with not a single trade, not a single Enigma has occurred for an hour. That's really, I don't know to say it's super unique, but this is very interesting on a Friday. Not a Enigma since I've turned it on, and of course I came in late today, so would have gotten that 9:45 trade there. I just thought it was interesting, so I'm just double checking things. So that's just, see, I have instinct on that because I know how often I generally will see Enigmas show up, and I'm like, wow, the NASDAQ is as fast as it is. to not see it. Now, mind you, it's on the 4s right now because volatility has been so high, which is another thing that some people, you know, don't know unless you've got experience with it to know, hey, there's high volatility environment. And I'm going to have to increase my...
FTSE 100 trades above April 2nd closing level, recovers losses.
Increase my size, you know what I'm saying?
Announcement. So again, recovering losses since that day's tariff announcement.
If like, hey, my PC's locking up and I got the 2s or the 3s and like, well, Vinny's on 4s and 6s if you've been keeping up with the live streams. Oh, I don't really watch Vinny's live streams. I just do the other stuff. Oh, okay, well. You know, how much do doctors get paid per year? Everybody's got Grok and ChatGPT these days, or Google at your fingertips, so everybody should be able to look this up. What's the average doctor and average surgeon make on a yearly basis? You'll see where I'm going with this here in a moment. Yeah, somewhere in the neighborhood, like midpoints around $500,000 a year. I'd rather pick anesthesiologist. There's the lazy man in the room right there. Like, oh, anesthesiology is way to go. Get paid the big bucks and let another doctor do all the hard work while you sit there and monitor the patient's vitals while they're knocked out unconscious, not having to talk to you. Country and type of doctor will vary. That's true. But is there any doctor making under 100K? Here's my question number 1. Is there a single doctor making less than 100K? Unless people's bottle. John Manigold knows where I'm going with this. Are you a proctologist? Are you my bro-in-law with an ego check? Or God has a sense of humor? You know, he says he's the best. Well, might be the best of the gastrointestinal.
Fib.ym on the 4.
Colostomybagattacher.com. The average annual salary for a brain surgeon is way up there. Okay. But no, in general, maybe Doctors Without Borders. Maybe. I think the Doctors Without Borders still has a way of like they're making some minimal deal. Like they have what's it called? So this, you know, even on a 501c3, you're paying your people, but the business isn't making money, right? But you still pay the people. So you might take a minimal salary, and I guarantee you that the salary that they're taking is still over 6 figures a year, right? My whole point is 100K or more as a doctor. Now, the reason I'm saying that, everybody knows they're making over 100K, yes? Now, here's my question to you traders. Is your expectation that you're going to make over 6 figures a year? That you're going to make at least 100K? Yes. Okay. But here's what's interesting about you as a day trader. Do you expect to take 4 years like the doctor does and really 8 years? Because you have to go to, you know, you're going to regular college and then you go to your specialty and then you specialize on your specialized. 7 or 8 years of time to be able to make their 6-figure salaries per year. They're going to spend 7 to 8 years doing that. Yes. To become a professional because they've sat through every different type of situation and scenario. They do that, but you think you're going to do it in 7 minutes, right? Oh, I watched a YouTube video. I watched one YouTube video and I'm ready to go. Now, that YouTube video of Vinny's said I needed to practice and do this thing where I can speed up my process. And while this might take you 4 to 7 years to do it on your own, if you want to accelerate that and learn it in the shortest period possible, you're going to have to do something boring like do market replay at 10x speed, so that instead of taking 7 years, I take 7 months. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you play 10x speed and you do it over and over again, because unlike doctors who have to like wait for their patients to come through the door, with our trading and with what we have to do, what we can do is I can literally turn the software on and I can run it over and over again. I don't have to wait for patients. I don't even have to practice my own patients, because I can do it over and over and over again, because I can say patient number 1, patient number 2, patient number 3, patient number 4. Hey, you got this little thing that you need fixed. I can only surgically repair that for you one time. I can only attach your colostomy bag for you, Dr. Zach. I can only do that one time. I can't do it 10 times on you to get good at it. So I've got to do patient number 1, patient number 2. I got to wait for them to do that. So that time takes time. Do you understand? I can accelerate that process for you, because I can come in and bring you a patient and another patient and another patient and another patient, and I can actually make them move faster, and we can cut out the conversation. I don't have to have them fill out the form. I don't have to have them check off the waivers. I don't have to do all the different things that they have to do, but you need those patient reps. You need to see them over and over again. You're like, no, I don't. Okay, let's get in the game. I can't fix stupid, and I can't fix lazy. You can do that. You can fix your lazy. You can fix your stupid. But I can give you the process of what it's going to take. You're going to need to do this over and over again. You're going to have to do this surgical procedure, suturing over and over again to get good at it. You're not going to get good at it in the first time that you do it. Well, I did that the other day. I don't need to do it again, Vinny. I did it yesterday. I said you need to do it for 40 days. Oh, no, I did it yesterday. One more time. You need to do it 40 days, not yesterday. 40 day. 40 day, not yesterday. 40 days. Oh. You get it now? Okay, 40 days. Multiple times. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to do that. I got Netflix to attend. Oh my. Those doctors put off playing Netflix, put off doing their family stuff, put off doing all so that they could have the time that they do and they have the experience that they do, so that they can work on you for a couple of minutes and make hundreds of $1,000s, okay? If you're going to do that here in the trading game, make more than doctors, there's going to need to be, you got to do something, right, to provide value. And I don't really know that there's any value for anybody else other than you and your family, quite frankly. Okay, the value comes to you and your family and the people that God has placed in your mind, in your life, to help and assist with finances, because that's it. That's all we got. We're not saving lives here. I'm not attaching colostomy bags, okay? Practice. Exactly. It's called a medical practice, isn't it? So the people who keep coming to me like, well, I don't need to practice. I'll just wait and I'll do some live sim and I'll do trade number 1 and then I'll see another trade. They're like, well, I'll do the days. Man, Vinny, I've been putting in a lot of days. You know, I did Monday with you. I did Tuesday. I did Wednesday. I did Thursday. And I even came to a Friday. I mean, I did a whole week, Vinny. I did a whole week. Wow, a whole week. A whole week. Wow. And you did, remember the reps? So you did your 5 trades 5 times this week. Isn't that cute? So you did 25 trades. Ooh, good boy, good boy, good boy. You need like 2,500 trades. You're gonna have to add some zeros to that. You need to do like 2,500 of those, and you're gonna have to do them like this. You're over here doing this.
I am on the 4.
Like, so you forgot number 1 by the time you get to number 8. Your body and your brain did not connect these because you didn't do this. When you do this, and you do that rep over and over and over again, guess what? When this number 1 comes up in the real game, you got this. You know why? Because all that experience from before goes into this guy right here. But then you get to number 2 and you're like, screwed that up. Yeah, because you didn't do enough of these reps. Now here, you do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now, when the number 2 comes up in the real game, you're like, yo, I got this. because I got all of this rep time behind this trade right here. No problem. Cha-ching. Same thing. 3, 4, 5. Because you got those reps in. Rep it. Now you're like, it's not that hard. I just press the button. Yeah, you're sizing. It's the difference between a small P&L and a large. All right, do those reps. Whether you're doing a video game. Well, this is a video game. Like, at the end of the day, everybody says, well, Vinny, you're talking about playing video games. Newsflash. Like, this is now a stated fact. This isn't like a, well, it's kind of. There's no more trading floors anymore, folks. Okay, I mean, there is, like, yes, we know, we just saw, what's that guy's name from yesterday we talked about? The crazy hair guy, most photographed trader. Trebek or something.
Two finger YM on the 39.
What was his name? Trading is just a video game. And you're over here still trying to, like, do it like, I don't even know, like, what's something, because, like, anything, I think anything that you want to get good at in life, you're going to have to do reps on.
Double delta.
Like anything. I'm trying to think of one that doesn't. Peter Tukman, thank you. You're sitting down
Double delta NQ on the
at your video game screen. Like me. You got a keyboard, you got a mouse, you're sitting here at your desk. I got my... I almost didn't have my elbow things down this morning. I have shoulder problems later. Look at that. Sat down at my desk and was trying to get on the live stream so fast I didn't even put my elbow pads down on my chair. Sitting here talking about posture and not holding your arm up yesterday so you don't get a cramp and turn into those, you know what I'm saying. Anyway. But it's just a video game. So what do you have to do? Go study video gamers, esports gamers.
Chevron says that they're not seeing dramatic oil price changes to make adjustments.
You know how you do this? So YouTube is an amazing place now. Okay, there is no excuse for anybody to not be able to look up anything, because YouTube, you could Google like, how does an esports gamer practice? And because maybe you need to hear it from somebody besides me, the crazy guy in the red hat. You're like, I need to hear it from somebody else, and I understand. I've been there. Like, you know, I might need to hear it from somebody else. I understand. Somebody a little older, maybe a little wiser. Go listen to somebody else. Well, the gamers, unfortunately, they're usually younger than me now. Okay. But what do they say? They're like, they use the exact same keyboard, exact same mouse. They will measure. They go into the game before they start into a game. I don't know if y'all know this about this or not. I'm going to give y'all a little piece of this. They have their keyboard and mouse. Here's what they do on their mouse pad. Yes, sir. Roman is having a bad attitude? Uh-oh. They measure down to the millimeter. They know exactly. Now, every person's a little bit different, because like they're like, well, why don't I just use their settings? Well, yes, you can start with their settings, but you need to adjust it for you, because you have a different hand size. You have a different arm length. You have a different forearm length. You have a different set of criteria based on you and someone else. So you have to measure it for yourself. What do you feel comfortable? You need to do what's called flicking.
Next interest rate cut in July versus prior forecast of June after non-farm payrolls data.
What's a flick? No, it's not Netflix, you lazy muppet. A flick is where your mouse, it's right here on your mouse pad, and you flick it to the right, just your normal, like whatever you feel like. You just come right here, and I'm going to do a test right now. I'm going to set my mouse right in the center with my normal grip. I'm going to click, and now I'm going to flick to the right. Okay, wow, I can tell I kind of naturally go up right there. I don't think I've ever drawn that right there. Okay, so now I will measure from here to here. What's this in millimeters? But I'll measure it on my mouse pad. I'll go flick. I go. All right, so I know I started right here, and then I'll literally take out my tape measure somehow, and I'll measure that.
Of the Canadian Prime Minister.
In a lot of pros is between 3 to 4.5 inches in inches, because I'm America, because we got to have our own measuring system over here. You know what I'm saying? For them to comfortably flick from left to the right. Now, what a gamer wants is when they do that flick, they want to be 180 degrees in the other direction. So they're facing this way, and when they flick, they want on screen for them to be facing forward, and then when they flick to the right, right here, they want to be perfectly centered in the opposite direction. They want to go. So for me to, if somebody comes up behind me, I want to go. I got you. Now, you gamers who've been like, oh, I play games a long time. It doesn't matter how long you've been playing. You play against a guy who has measured his flicking, measured his 180 degree spin. You play against that guy, he's going to destroy you over and over again, over time. Now, you might win a couple times here and there, but someone who knows exactly this, and then they adjust their DPI plus some other factors in-game called sensitivity and their acceleration. Now, in a lot of games, most pro gamers tell them they turn off acceleration because acceleration jacks this all up, so that it's exact every single time. When they flick to the right, their turn, and they're spinning looking right at you. Now, in a game that's as versatile as Battlefield 3, I use acceleration because a lot of it is spinning time in vehicles, and there are advantages to doing vehicles, and if I'm not a ground pounder and hitting the ground a whole lot, it doesn't have to be. Anyway, there's a whole thing around that. You could turn your acceleration down, have it just on a little bit, so you can have precision at distance, yada, yada, yada.
Budget proposal would cancel.
Okay, but the reason all this matters, why I'm saying this to the games, is yes, it absolutely applies to your trading as well.
Double delta NQ
and not necessarily your flick rate and all that. In fact, it's easier. You don't have to do all this, but you do need to have those reps in your eye. And these are the types of things that you are fighting against. You are battling against algorithms that do have the exact double move measured out. The DCDM absolutely perfectly measured out. Their speed rate of getting in and reaction time is immediate, right? You're playing against that, and you're coming over here in your casual gamer mode. Okay, this is the difference between casual gamers and pro gamers.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Now, I literally, funny enough, so I just had, I noticed this email that came up just last night, or maybe it was yesterday. I think the email address was like casual trader, and it had some number, like, I don't know, 19 is probably like 96 me, because they don't even 69, they 96, you know, they're just weird. Casual trader 96 at probably yahoo.com. Like, casual trader? Who's a casual trader? Like, some things are in the name. Do you really want to be casual at this? Rename yourself. Speak it into existence first. How about Pro Trader 69? All right, you want to flip it around? How about be Pro Trader 69? Okay. Turn it around. Get in there, do the reps. Do it when it's boring, so that when you do have skin in the game, it can, by the way, become boring. All right? It gets boring. You're like, oh, but I love this game. Well, you're addicted to the dopamine hit right now. And the fear. Why people like scary movies. It's the fear, right? Yes, it does something to you. But you want to win. It's never not fun to win. Like, unless you're trying to let your kids win at stuff, you know. But don't be a casual gamer. Don't be a casual trader. This is my hope for you this weekend, that you figure out how to stop being a casual gamer and go measure your flick rate. Go measure your flick distance. If you want to be a pro gamer.
Europe Stoxx 600 trades above
Okay.
April 2nd.
Casual trader,
Recovers the losses.
go put in some market replay time.
Announcement.
And be boring and do the reps.
Do that earlier on as well.
The same one over and over again for a minute. Then go to the next trade and then do it over and over and over again. And work on the things that you're not good at if you want to be good at them. Now, you don't have to. Like, this is what's cool about AlgoBox. Here's AlgoBox. AlgoBox is a cheat. Like, well, don't I have to not? Well, then why buy AlgoBox? Because then I could. Well, the point is you need the cheat. You still need the system to do all the extra work. Because if you're still continuously having to figure out the map and you're spending a lot of cycles on the map and where people are, and that's hard to concentrate on the execution. You got a cheat code literally just drawing it right there on the map for you in front of your face. Now you're just focused on putting your reticle on the target.
Upper bands touch.
That's the beautiful part about AlgoBox, but you're still going to have to practice it. That's what you're going to have to do. You got to practice so that you execute well, but all the other stuff will shorten the time frame
Double delta NQ on the 4.
by doing all the extra work for you. We do the drawings. Okay? We're gonna draw the levels and areas. We're gonna put in the R1s, the R2s, the prior highs, all right there. Gonna show you it on the tape. We're gonna show you the pinpoint entry location opportunities for you to execute on. Then you have to execute. You just focus on your size and how big a P&L you want, and practicing how to get there.
Rather early on from
Getting over the fear of numbers.
10 a.m. Eastern time.
We talked about this in session number 8,
By 13%.
where we want to numb ourselves to the numbers by doing 10x our size. Okay, if you haven't gotten to session number 8 in the boot camp, maybe fast forward this weekend, go watch that one first, inspire yourself, and then work back to the front again. Maybe you need to go through, and I would think, now that I have shortened the learning curve and put in everything is compacted into an 8-session or 8-day series, maybe go through it twice instead of the whole 40 days thing that it used to take to finish out and complete all the videos. Now that I've compacted it, got it all shortened up for you, we're actually editing it right now. Got our editors doing some great work, cutting it up even further, like any of the little pauses in there going to be cut up so it'll be compact as it possibly can be for you. Maybe watch it twice, maybe watch it 3 times. Take notes along the way. But then go execute, practice. Now go into the boring part, set up market replay, turn your music on, and do the reps. Do 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4. Become unstoppable. And I still hold out my challenge to anyone in Battlefield 3. If you think you can beat me in a jet, let's go. You don't have to put your money on the line. I'll bet you $1,000 you can't shoot me down once if I don't want you to.
It did say that Trump's non-defense spending would be reduced by 23%. Carney's
Because I have put in the reps.
during the week of May 12th, and Parliament to be recalled
Enigma
May
long on
26th.
the YM3.
And the same call out goes to any trader out there who wants to trade against me who doesn't have AlgoBox. Now, I'm not trading against an AlgoBox player, all right? Some of you AlgoBox people, y'all can beat me because y'all got the cheat that I got. But some non-AlgoBox person, some idge-tard using CrookMap, aka Cancer Charts, or some Muppet using Jigsaw, or any ICT student who wants to come and challenge the prowess of AlgoBox. It's not just Vinny Emini. It's AlgoBox, okay? Vinny without AlgoBox, I'm just like anybody else, dude. I can't... Yeah, I mean, I got some things like, if it's fast, it's not going to last, and blah, blah, blah. But I can't... I mean, seeing the matrix and seeing through and seeing what other people can't see and seeing through walls, seeing the walls before they see them, RTOFA plus structures pre-drawn instantaneously for you, precisely every single time. This is the edge. This is my edge. This is the cheat code. I can beat anybody who doesn't have AlgoBox.
White House budget
I've looked around.
says it would
There is way too much code in this
Relevant Finance Corporation,
for anybody to beat me.
including new $3 billion revolving
Because
fund.
this is a cheat. It's not fair for me to have AlgoBox and them to not have AlgoBox.
Interest rate cut in July versus prior forecast of June.
Now, some of you guys can beat me. I know that. So I'm not challenging you guys. All right, if you got AlgoBox, it's like cheat v cheat.
Upper bands
I know some of you guys can beat me.
9.
Gamers got totally different sensitivity settings. That's true. Yeah, because I always thought, oh, I guess they all use the same thing. Now, there is a very consistent thing around. A lot of them like 400 DPI, 400 or 800, and then a lot of them eventually got to a point where they're like, okay, 1,000 is nice. You can tell the smoothness of that.
2026.
But a human is not that precise, right? We're not pixel level precise with our hand movements, so you don't have to have that much. Which is I talked about that in our training series.
Expires in 4 months. The swaps currently imply the benchmark will be 50 base points lower at 1.75% in 16 months' time.
Hey, Vinny, need your help with the license issue on my Algo box. Did you open a ticket, sir? I'm sure we can get that taken care of for you, no problem. Now, let's talk about this for a couple people. People who, I see them all the time, they come and they complain, they're like, hey, how come my license thing expired? No, it's not. It's that you lost internet connectivity. There is a very good chance that you're having internet connectivity problems if you are like, hey, we just got my license thing fixed already earlier this week, and later on that week, you're like, hey, I'm getting the license expired thing again. That's because you're not hitting our license server, which means you're having internet connectivity problems. If you couldn't, for whatever reason, you have to be on wireless. I mean, there's technology here that's in the middle of this, right? We're using technology. We're playing a video game. You're going to have to get your technology working properly. You need to be on a UPS so that you have an uninterrupted power supply. You need to put that UPS on your network equipment as well. People are like, well, I didn't put it on my router. I didn't put it on my, I got a hub in the middle of it, but I didn't put it on that. Okay, so, like I said it in one of the hardware videos. I didn't go over it in the 8-day training, but the advanced level stuff there. Put that UPS on all the devices between your PC and the wall jack to the internet. I looked at a gamer laser mouse and his Counter-Strike settings and was like, wow, exactly. Like, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. The other advantage of what you guys have too is that you have a pro gamer in this arena on AlgoBox who I've done this for a long time. You have the advantage. I'm telling you all the shortcuts. And it's just like listening to a gamer. You have YouTube now, so the gamers could tell you all their settings. They could share with you what settings they're using. And I can give that to you guys. Same thing here to give you the shortcuts to shortcut your time. But sometimes you have to be aware that there's a difference. Like what Mumu's there saying. He's like, oh, I didn't even realize that they had some special things on their mouse. Yep. Oh, Jay Call, is that Jeremy C? Wait, Jay Collins has arrived, I think. Jeremy, are you Jeremy C in the chat? Oh, Jeremy C is here. Great to see you, my friend. Great. So after the live stream here, if you can be here in a few minutes, I will send you a DM after we close out the live stream here. And it's Friday, so on Friday I generally have more time because I'm early in, early out on a Friday.
Treasury to you.
Normally I'm already done, but I came in here late today because it's been an interesting week, and I am a little bit relaxing from boot camp, literally doing long live streams in the morning, then long live streams in the evening. You'd be surprised at how much that saps out of you.
July 1st.
But yeah, we'll see if we can get you all sorted out. You got something local to you not letting you hit our license servers for some reason. It's painful to realize how much I suck, but at least my goals are now clear to suck less. Well, hopefully don't stay negative on yourself. Try to use positive words. There is something about the words that you speak. And I'm not one of those like manifest your speech folks. But I mean there's a lot of proofs in some of that, but don't, like, I have personal examples from people that I know where I'll tell you about a unfortunate situation. So I grew up with somebody that I knew that for whatever reason their parent continuously called them rat. Now that was their nickname for some reason. Now you might think it's innocent to call your kid rat. Hey rat, come here. Hey rat, get over here. Hey rat, hey rat, hey rat. And the mom called this girl rat, like, as long as I can remember. I always just thought it was weird. I was like, why does her mom call her rat? And she's beautiful blonde girl, but her mom always called her rat. Thought that was really weird. And I was like, why did you call her rat? Like, this rat just does not, it's not a thing that you, I don't know. Anybody else like that name for themselves? If your nickname was rat, would you appreciate that? Would you like that? I don't know. Spellings or spells. So I can get deep on that one too, brother. Nobody wants to be called rat. Interesting. Programs your unconscious mind. Yeah, that's a good point.
Delta NQ on the 4.
Yeah, it sounds nasty. You know what's interesting is I don't care who you are. If someone continuously calls you that, something's happening to you. Now, what's interesting is so I went for a long time without seeing this person for a long time. And so you know how it is, like how you can, you see somebody every single day and you don't really notice the changes. But if you haven't seen them in a while, the changes are dramatic, yes? Okay, so how do I even say this? So whereas I remembered, like, okay, hey, I'm gonna see Linnell again. It was her name. So hey, it's gonna go see Linnell. So the next time I see Linnell, like unrecognizably, in Espanol we say muy feo. All right. Where are my Spanish folks here? Okay, muy feo. And I was like, how did that happen? And I couldn't help myself but remember, dude, her mom called her rat for like forever. Like I would see, like we'd be over hanging out. We'd be out at the pool. Hey, rat, come here. Hey, rat. Where's rat? Hey, rat, get over here. And what's funny, I still remember my mom being like, don't call her rat. And like they would play, and oh, don't call her rat.
Officials say Trump's budget.
Whatever. Get over here, rat. And it's like she did it on purpose. I don't know what was up with that situation, like how she got that nickname. I don't even know, because it didn't make any sense to me, other than like there's some people who just don't like their kids. I don't know. I don't understand that. As a father of 4, and I love kids. I think they're awesome. A good time. Like I would never call my kid rat. Like there's a lot of other nicknames. Sugar glider maybe, or whatever. I don't know, something fun. But rat just, I mean, it's just weird to me. Okay, well, yes, it's like she turned into a rat. It was very odd, like hard to look at. So feo, all right. And it was very odd. What happened to her? Yeah, words and words alone. It did not look like the same person. Like you could not have put them in the same place. And I get it, people all change over time, whatnot. But like this was drastic. Going from literally beautiful blonde to, literally hideous. Like hair change, face change, neck, like I don't even know. It literally was as though if you started to combine a human and rat, and it was something that like a lesson, something clicked in me. It was like, your words matter. And there is a scripture passage in Proverbs that says the power of life and death is in the tongue, and those who eat of it shall I'm sorry, those who know of it shall eat of its fruit. And it was just, yeah, it was the moment when it locked in for me that your words matter and the words have power and that they can change things, and for good or bad.
Come in full budget later.
And that was a drastic thing to me that was like, that's big. Okay, it's up 700. I'm going to press flatten all. 727. All right, so I went and pulled it right now on the bots. I'm disabling all full auto and hit flatten all there. This ES trade, nice juicy one, went up to its target, closing out here at 700. There were a couple of others that were also open. NASDAQ, I'm closing this one out probably early. That Enigma started back here on that Enigma and the run up there, and I'm going ahead and pulling it here at 700. So I got my 4K on the day while we're talking. Gabbity gabbing. It's full auto Friday, and I'll close out for a 4K day there. Did I have RTY? Yeah, RTY had a trade open as well.
YM on the 4.
Let me put these back where they were. ES on top, NASDAQ on bottom. And the use of that flatten all button. So when there's multiple trades open, why flatten all becomes super handy is, okay, you got multiple trades open. I don't want to have to hit close and close and close and close on each one, check all of them. I can just hit flatten all and it will flatten all positions on that account. 4,029. And just looked over and just missed a super AO right there coming in. Anybody catch this super AO coming in on the 4s on the NASDAQ? Beautiful super AO. Market's handing out candy here on a Friday.
Carney says he expects a difficult
49 tick move there on the 4s. Looked like it came in on the 6s as well.
White House budget proposal.
Super AO top to where we currently are now. 80 ticks. So definitely an opportunity to grab a bag out of that Super AO off of the 6s and 4s. If you guys got my workspace, I dropped my workspace in the community templates and workspaces area on the left hand side of Discord. If you guys wanted to use my layout, really I've just changed some colors. My speedy chart, there might be a couple of unique settings in there. Read a book that talked about research, what surgeons said while the surgery was going on impacted the patient's recovery in a lot of cases quite substantially. Oh wow, didn't hear about that one. Is the boss coming to work today? Let's see. Is he talking about me? Nothing positive about Rat. I couldn't think so. I couldn't think of one. Naming a baby rat. Consider factors like its personality, appearance, or even your own preferences. AI helps. Eddie posted a link to you guys on the community workspaces section there. Eddie, if you want to respond to Bob there, I guess he doesn't have the live stream running or hasn't pressed F5. Sounds like he's got like the chat window open or something. Let him know we've been streaming for an hour and 21 minutes.
YM on the 4.
Born of the Year of the Rat. Is there one? I think you're right. I believe there is. And I've always wondered about that too. I'm like, the Year of the Rat. Yeah, I don't know what that... I don't understand that type of thing. And I don't know if there's a...
Says barrels from Venezuela.
If there's a rat constellation or not. I don't know about that.
Markets.
Double delta NQ on the 6. Upper bands touch and
Hey Bob, happy Friday, sir. I was enjoying your live stream late last night as well. I was jumping into some Battlefield, trying to get my settings tweaked. Bob's stream last night had over, what was the max? Was it 9,000 on your live stream last night? $10,700 was the peak. Holy shnikes. That was crazy. I went back and I was like, what did I say yesterday that made somebody mad yesterday? Like, I thought I've been being really nice lately. Everybody's like, if that's your nice, I'd hate to see mean. What are you talking about? I'm a sweetheart. They call me Sugar Glider. I'm so sweet.
Senior OMB officials say plan to send rescission package for Doge cuts to Congress.
Yeah, if you guys aren't following day trading nomads, they trade the evening sessions in the Asian session, London session sometimes. In the after hours, go hang out with them. They had a
Carney says that
spike there at midnight last night. Nice.
Remember that was the
Juicy set of trades last night. It was very
from the opposition party in Canada.
very fun to watch. Bob is becoming a masterful technician with Algo Box. Pajama traders unite.
Fib.ym on the 4. Fib.ym on the 4.
The Chinese New Year right now is the year of the snake. Oh man. What's your YouTube channel for the nomads? It is Nomads Day Trading. No, wait. No, he's still got it. Day Trading Nomads, which is a pain in the ass. But maybe one day he'll switch it. I don't know. But yes, you have to type Day Trading Nomads. So if you're trying to go Nomads live stream, you're not going to find it. But here they are. We are the Nomads. We make better trades. Big Bob Studios presents. Yeah, give them a follow over there. Day Trading Nomads right there. And intraday in the afternoons, you guys want to get your Algo Box fix in. Ninja Scalp has a unique layout. Ninja Scalp. His is easy to type because there's only one. The Ninja Scalp. You guys go subscribe to Ninja Scalp. Obviously, I am subscribed and the bell notifications are turned on like you should be here on this live stream as well. But, oh, look, he's live streaming right now. But yeah, he has a very, I don't say very unique, but he has a unique layout there. Got some interesting stuff there. Got some interesting sounds he's got going on there as well. And he streams like the entire day. So if you guys get bored of me after the morning stuff there, then he's got the afternoons that he live streams his layout and setup.
Carney
his layout there.
did not mention 51st date in Tuesday's call.
So it's another one you might want to give yourself a follow to. Got the afternoon, got the morning, got the evening sessions. Algo boxers all around.
Fib.ym on the 4.
Yeah, he's all business. He's no talk, all business. You can just watch the man's P&L grow right before your eyes. No talk, all stalk. Missile, with all that work you're doing, you had time to record. I didn't even know you were live streaming. Hold up, let me go check this out. Missile Silo says he's got his going on. Let me see. That one's going to be a hard one. You type in Missile Silo and there's all kinds of stuff coming up. Let's see. Missile Silo day trading. Here we go. He's posted a link here.
Carney says that I don't expect an immediate deal out of Washington meeting.
All right, subscribing, enabling bell notifications.
Double delta harmonic NQ on the 6.
I do like your compacted layout here on missile stuff. I've always liked the way that he's got his. He's kind of got the
harmonic NQ on the 6.
He's got these arranged around his
NQ on the 6.
main chart. Nice and juicy.
Fib dot, Nasdaq, on the wave.
And he uses a unique
Lower bands
ATM. He's got use a trailing. Oh, he's actually showing his steppings right now.
Nasdaq, on the wave.
Yeah, he's changing his custom stop strategy stuff right now.
Carney says he won't pursue Governor Pact with New Democrats.
Two-step frequency on the profit trigger. Adjusting his stops, his position goes his direction, I believe. He also uses the MACV and divergence signals on his lower time frames and uses the divergence off of these for his entries. And he's got NASDAQ. He's got the fastest market next to the slowest market for context. Pretty neat.
Double delta EM on the 8th.
And so he's got a live stream called AlgoBox eBot.
US Energy Sector.
But I will say your missile silo name, you're probably going to have to change that if you want anybody to find you. Because if you type in missile silo, bro, you know, all this military stuff comes up. I mean, just saying. All right.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
Let's see here.
Lower bands touch YM on the 39. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Might have to be like nuclear trading. Or come up with some others. We'll have to ask ChatGPT some alternatives for a missile silo related to trading. And I was thinking nucleartrading.com. He's going nuclear. And targets filled for over 4K. Come on, too easy. What do we got right here? I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. You guys had better be paying attention to my trainings. What was that one right there? What have we here? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bob quiz time. What is that? The Super Shark Tail. Super Shark Tail. That's right. What's the target? The front of the shark. Target 1. Targets filled. Targets filled. All right, grab my 4K bag. Is that my third trade? That's my bonus. So how about we flip it from here? We got my winner chicken dinner plus a bonus. It's so onerous with that bonerous. What? What did that man say? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué significa? Por todo del mundo.
Baby, I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love you when you talk. No matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not home. I know I can't let go without you near. Feel alone. I'm holding on your trades. Got me 10 feet off the ground. Now I'm seeing how you play. Algo box, you turn it all around. You tell me that then you go.
Is it Friday? It's still Friday. Oh my goodness.
It's easy, didn't think I'd see the game you play. It's too late to miss the game. Algo box, it's too late. It's too late to miss the game. Algo box, it's too late. Take another risk, take a trade, take a shot for you. And I need you like a heart needs a beat. Something new, yeah. You make it like a game now, winning every move. And you say follow and play along. Algo box, it's true. It's too late to miss the game. Algo box, it's too late.
Senior OMB officials, budget proposal will reduce LIHEAP Energy Assistance Program. This program provides heating and cooling systems to roughly 6.5 million households.
To miss the game, Algo box is too late. Yeah, I'm holding on your trades, got me 10 feet off the ground. Algo box makes trading like a game. Join us now and see what can be found. Algo box and never miss the game.
All right, let's see. So we're at 97 minutes into our trading session here. We've got 23 minutes until the lunch hour. Yeah, this one's a good beat. This one came from First 21 Jump Street. Hadn't heard from him in a while. It's not 21 Jump Street. What is it? It's yeah, he made a really cool video one time showing his use. He really loves the Alpha Omega crosses. And he made a cool video using his, he'll fine tune the AO crosses. And he made a great video. And he had this beat. And I was like, dude, what is that beat? What is that song going on in the background? I had to know what it was. And he sent it to me. What's it called? It's called, E-Glock.
Touch NQ on the 89.
Key Glock. Instrumental. And I think it has Key Glock work instrumental. I want to hear the one. It's got lyrics too, I believe, if you get the non-instrumental version. I think. Let me see. Let's see. Key Glock work official visualizer. I don't know. Let's see if this is it.
Wake up, no pancakes, just syrup. 10 toes down, yeah, stay on alert. I get it in like the first and the third. This shit I got on it came out the dirt. All of this money, I feel like I'm cursed. I lost my dog every day, this shit hurt. Yeah, I lost my dog every day, this shit hurt. His voice in my head keep on telling me work. Yeah, I work.
Glaucoma.
Can't worry.
Key Glock.
My ass ain't trusting none of these niggas that out. Ran that bag up, fuck nigga bag off. Still trying to take all my ops head off. Still killing this shit, my bad.
I thought I clicked the clean version. Hold on, did I not click clean? Oh, here it is. I was like, I saw clean. I thought I clicked clean. He's got a potty mouth. You need to get your mouth washed out with soap, young man. All right, clean edition. Try that. For myself and the children's.
Wake up, no pancakes, just syrup. 10 toes down, yeah, stay on alert.
No pancakes, just dirt.
Get it in like the first and the third. This shit I got on it came out the dirt. All of this money, I feel like I'm cursed. I lost my dog every day, this shit hurt. Yeah, I lost my dog every day, this shit hurt. His voice in my
I lost my dog every day.
Work my. I can't worry about these beats. That I work my. I ain't trusting none of these niggas. That I ran that bag up, boom, bag off. Still trying to take all my ops head off. Still killing this shit, my bad, y'all. Diamonds on me, buying Glock, you a bad dog. Yeah, I ran that bag up, boom, bag off. Still trying to take all my ops head off. Still killing these niggas, my bad, y'all. Diamonds on me, buying Glock, you a bad dog. Hellcat, the rain go, no track out. Hit the gas, you can hear when I smash out. Yeah, it glitz like that nigga, hands down. Yeah. Trying to blow the slip, you back out. Yeah, I've been in the cut now, back out. Yeah, I've been in the cut, but I'm back now. I still bring them racks out. Yeah, I still got racks coming in. I still bring them packs out. Yeah, don't judge me, bitch. That's how I is. Nah, for real. Hold on. Excuse my French. I'm friends right now. Yeah. Wake up, no pancakes, just serve. 10 toes down, yeah, stay on alert. I get it in like the first and the third. This shit I got on it came out the dirt. All of this money, I feel like I'm cursed. I lost my dog every day, this shit hurt. Yeah, I lost my dog every day, this shit hurt. His voice in my head keep on telling me work. Yeah, I work my ass off. Can't worry about these beats. That I work my. Ain't trusting none of these niggas. That I work my. Can't worry about these beats. That I work.
So that's my first time introduced to the lyrics of that one. But yeah, that's the background beat. Yeah, I just like the beat on that one big time. So we got the beat, and it's Key Glock work instrumental.
Double Delta NQ on the 6.
Let me turn it down a bit. Coming into a masher up top here, but this is a turtle looking layout here, so I'm concerned about doing this. Can you see the turtle here? Got the two legs, I got a shell, and a straight neck as it can be. You see the turtle type of 1. Riff on 2. If we need to review, I apologize for the lyrics of that last song there. I see a lot of people dropped off during that little song bit there. So, even though we're touching into a masher here, I'm looking for a spot to actually tap one more spot long here. We've got green and green on the tape here, so I'm looking to see if I can grab me a spot, some kind of entry up the turtleneck on looking for the head. Probably a riser first. Now in the noon hour, as we come into 12 o'clock, since this is coming early, we will likely get that reversal there into lunch between 12 and 12:30. At least it has become more likely now. But we still got about 14 minutes, so I don't want to FOMO that. Oh my goodness, it just put in a cross up top here. Okay, I mean, it wants me to start turning here. All right, it wants me to start the turn right here. But I'm going to try not to FOMO because we got 14 minutes. That could be trouble. I'm trying to keep a no heat type of day here. Oh my goodness, we got a shark back play here. I am so tempted to take this. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. All right, I'm gonna go a half position here. target the front of that. If we break the back of that shark, I'm going to close it up pretty quick here because, again, I do think this is we got a turtleneck going on here. I'm going to add a hard stop back behind it because if it whips quick, I don't want to take a big loss here on it. I want to say big loss. I don't want to take hardly a loss at all, really. So stop right back behind that shark there. It is a shark back entry, top of a channel, but it's grinding here as well. It's been grinding at this spot. We didn't come into this fast. This is a very slow trickle up. So this could easily pop my stop there on that. I'm going to actually bracket this. To the front of the shark. It is before 12 o'clock. And generally these moves keep going into 12 before the turn. Oh, there's a dot in there. I'm going to close it. All right. Taking a little loss on that. That's a HMD long to try to push that out the back there. I could get long on that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm behind on the entry, unfortunately. And I'm going to go +1 here. So HMD long right here. With a turtleneck.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
And time of day. So this could keep going. We got about 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah, Keegs is right. So waiting for the actual entry. So I'm literally taking this as the entry, HMD. So I'm looking for the HMD in the head area there, and that little cross can count as the head right there. And we did pull back right there. Right there is a little. It didn't get down to my shark target down below, so that just tells me that the buy side is even stronger right now. And anybody trying to short that, as this is creeping up, they're just going to likely keep pushing it. Make sense? Now, 10 minutes from now, it's came off. So there's 10 ticks. Oh, am I still on the YM4s? Oh my goodness. So I went to the 4s yesterday because of all the high volatility. There's 19. I saw 20 hit there for a moment, so I'm getting a little bit greedy holding that beyond 20. See if I can grab a 20 bag out of it. All right, pushing a runner.
Double delta NQ on the upper
6.
bands touch NQ on the 89.
Okay, coming back to my point of entry on the HMD. Planning on adding on that green dot. Come down and touch it. Because we are still about 7 minutes early. Dr. Seuss. Chris AR, you like this trade? So there's a little time of day thing going on here. 7 minutes till noon. And it just seemed like when I try to short this right before it, like I FOMO, I'm like fear of missing out on the turn. I'm like, okay, I'm going to run this in the past. And like, yeah, and it runs another 10 or 15 minutes. So this is the voice of experience speaking. And at the same time, let's say you didn't have experience. If you're just playing as a purist Algo box person, you got 2 legs, a shell, a straight neck. I'm looking for a little head, any kind of little head in here. Take a play. I'm looking for an up move. All right, and then target 1, target 2. It's really all I'm looking for. Target 1, target 2, and then yeah, I'm punching in a runner. I got a runner here because we got time. This is like a time scenario tier, and a good play. We got green and green with me. I've got, this is perfect in the fact that this is moved right here, so we actually can move to a strong buy side if the nerd comes with. So only 3 out of the 4 nerds agree to the long side. NASDAQ, ESRTY, and Dow. One of them is back. That's the whole point of having our cool MACV Ultimate there. Now again, we can always, I could be wrong. So I'm wrong underneath that dot. Basically, I'll close out for a loss. On the dot on the last sets of targets here, I already took some off as that popped up there. Went 20 ticks, grabbed a 20 bag, and then held 2 on for a runner. Added 2 more. So now I'm at a quarter position on a run. And that's high of day right there. So this would be a good time for them to push it. We got R2 way up there. I'll go ahead and push this all the way out. That's 50 ticks there. I saw 53. How about I pull it to 50? I'll front run that R2 just in case. Still got 5 minutes till noon. And when they're creeping, when in a grind, do not rewind. So it's grinding. Not my favorite style of play. You guys know I'm a bear because they move faster down. This is me having to be trying to be patient, but I'm going to be patient on a day where I'm already up 4K on the day. Okay, so when I started this trade, I was like, okay, I can risk a little bit on it. Bots are up 700.
NQ on the 89.
There's 30 ticks. 3 minutes till noon. Now, between noon and noon 30, you know my deal. Like, we've been grinding. This is the time to be rewinding. Between 12 and 12:30, oftentimes a nice, big, juicy play. I can Dr. Seuss it. The solid, regular moving turtle play, no rush, no fuss. Like, yeah, I mean, this is kind of textbook Algo box here on a turtle layout. I've already hit target 1, target 2, so I'm not guaranteed a runner. We know that, right? Like target 1, target 2. I got my 20 bag. I got a easily 10 and 15, but I held out and got a full double bag on this already. So if I get more on this runner, fantastic. If I don't, I'm okay with it. I already grabbed a bag with it. This is more of a challenge play right here because not one of my favorites. I'm not a slow roll player. I don't like to go slow. I'm not a sniper. You know, it's funny, like I never play the sniper in Battlefield, like hardly ever, unless I'm just trying to like force myself to. If I wanted to be good at the sniper, I need to learn how Missile uses that. What is that? The QB88 that you use? Like, I don't even know what that weapon is. I like never use it, but he gets so many eliminations with that thing. What's that sniper rifle called, Missile, that you use in Battlefield? We're talking about video games, folks. Relax. With the silencer, semi-auto sniper with 11 bullets. The QBU. Okay. Is it QBU 88? I don't know what the 88 is. It like 88 caliber? I don't know. With no scope? What? All right, I gotta see you use this thing because, like, yeah, all I see is like
DCDMNQ.
Benjamin Taker kills so and so with QB88 and another and another. It's like, what is it? A one shot? Like, I just see you like killing everyone with that thing.
Double Delta NQ on the 6.
Okay, I'm about to FOMO this on NQ. There's a 12.7 that just came in, and we're 30 seconds to noon. All right, so this could be it here on NQ. Up to the 12.7. All right, we're at 12 o'clock, folks. I'm pulling it. It's 12 o'clock. All right, I'm pulling them off right there. We're right at... That is hold to the opposing signal. I did it. Hold to the opposing signal. You saw it. You witnessed it. I took a long, folks. Look, I made money on a long. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Look how long I had to hold. Look, I had this long side is just, it just takes too long. It's too slow. It's too slow. I have to force myself to do it. You're the no scope sniper as well. I need to practice that. It'd probably make me more accurate for my other weapons as well. All right, I couldn't help myself. I FOMO'd and entered in short on this. Oh, and see, and look what happened. See, I shouldn't have FOMO'd it. Did Trump just tweet something? Okay, Trump tweet right at noon. What in the F? What did he say?
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
Oh my word.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Upper bands touch.
Okay, I got to go all the way to 6s to get any
NQ on the 89.
relief targets filled. Oh my goodness. All right, so switch to 6s. It came out with a drop. All right, let's talk about that. Oh, what did he tweet? What did he tweet? I'm refreshing Financial Juice. Beijing weighs fentanyl offer to U.S. to start trade talks. Breaking. Beijing weighs... Okay, here's what just came in right there. Beijing weighs fentanyl offer to U.S. to start trade talks. 12:01 on the money. Look at that crap. Okay. Well, that's why I towed in. Like I don't say I knew that was coming, but I'm saying that if we're gonna get that run up, and of course, you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda, would have been awesome if I had held my other YM along with it. But that's gonna be a 10K pop right there. I like that I only tow in on that one with a one clicker because you'll probably get one shot to get out, and I took it on the one shot out. Now, when that occurs, did you notice what I did? I close out the fours because when my machine starts falling behind, when something nuts like that occurs, close out your lowest time frames. This is just an emergency move thing. Good training right here. Everybody pay attention. You might want to clip this right here. Roll back what just happened. I had the fours on. It was entering in on the four. I can't even show you the chart because I literally closed it out. I know that the calculations are having to wreck on the fours. Something crazy just occurred in the market. I'm going to leave my higher time frame play chart open, and I'm going to try to get myself out of the position. And how come they're not talking? Do I not have it on?
Voice news disconnected.
And S&P 500 extend gains.
Okay, there he is. He's talking now.
We have posted out the article from the Wall Street Journal on the Financial Newsfeed for you to read.
Wall Street Journal, WSJ. Okay. Wall Street Journal coming in and talking it up. Man, look at my HMD. Look how awesome that HMD would have been. All the way up.
Familiar with the matter.
What should have? Oh, Vinny, you should have waited for Trump to say something at noon, I guess. And them to announce exactly at they planned that. That was right at noon. Come on, that was crazy. So here comes the news chatter, but at the same time, look, it was just like, let's say you didn't know it, didn't matter.
So also just a reminder with the
turtle
from last night.
Straight neck, right? Bam. There she goes.
On US.
So the turtle working.
Evaluating.
I took a shorter target than that, unfortunately. But you saw me close like, okay, it's noon. Should have held out till I guess 12:05.
Just a bit more of a clear direction as to how they might do that.
Got disappointed with that one afterwards in hindsight.
Cited by the Wall Street Journal, so we'll see if we get some any confirmation.
So in queue, I had 4s and 6s, and I've got an 89 on another tab. All right. So let me press Control E. Where do we start rolling on that one? So I'd had that one from before. So I got in here. And then the craziness occurred. I enter twice, 3 times. And then we drop out, and I press close immediately when I'm in positive territory on that. And then we come back up. Yeah, because again, I'm not trying to get crazy. I don't think that's, I mean, we've seen these over and over again. Like right now, any kind of news like that with tariffs or Trump saying anything is going to be like, oh, anybody talking is going to be good. No news is good news until it's not. So we got a Super AO up here, 12:05. It was probably a scheduled WSGA release. Yeah, you're probably right, Seth.
Seeing US 2 to 10-year Treasury yields rise at least 10 basis points on the day.
Chris, yeah, you're right. Like I said, super dangerous place to be short. You knew it was coming, Chris. Did you know that was happening? Do you got insider information? All right. The conspiracy is in. Chris is connected. Divergence plus the red dot on that side. On NQ?
Double delta.
Ah, I see that.
US copper imports hit record high as traders front run tariffs.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So we could come down here. That also came up very fast. Remember, it's noon. This would be the time that even if they're going to continue up on the day, there's oftentimes a little relief, you know, reliever leg, what I kind of call the relief leg, aka the leg of hope,
Short on the NQ4.
during the lunch hour. They're 12 to 12:30-ish oftentimes when it comes. Okay, so we just got what looks like a late Nate. So late Nate cross shows up. Enigma back behind it, pushing it down. I just see it up on my... because again, it's the only 4s I have there since that went nuts. And when the PC can't keep up with the bar prints, when the market moves that fast, it's trying to calculate on every bar. Oh, excuse me. So let's talk about this real quick. Another one that's that might be clippable here.
These windows, according to press, says ECB can be optimistic on inflation.
Optimistic on inflation. Does that mean they think it's going to go up or they think it's going to go down? Okay. So let's talk about market replay here real quick. For like issues, here's a common thing with market replay. Since we just had that crazy move, all right, we get a Trumper Thumper somewhere in there. The NinjaTrader data that you're getting from their CQG data feed, or if you're getting it from your paper server, again, whatever happens in there. So later on, so like right now, Friday at noon, and you're going to go try on Sunday to go and do some market replay on Sunday. NQ may not be working. Okay, so if you're, that was nuts, right? So if you're trying to download and play NQ on that day, it might not work. I have just seen this before. You try to load up the data, and last week was an example of that. Like last week, I tried to go market replay, could not get it on NQ to work to save my tail. Like there were so many days, especially that week with all the crazy terrifying market, where it was tariff talk almost every single day. It was almost as though you could not load NQ data properly. It was like the data was broken. There was, I would say it's called bad data. Like you literally had bad data, and there's nothing you can do about that. Bad data from your trade provider, from your data provider. There's some skipping moments, or like a print that was misprinted because of how fast it went. And so when it's supposed to be a bid, it was an ask, or an ask was a bid because it was so large in a spread. Well, when that data is in there, it doesn't know what to do with it. And it's it's inside of, NinjaTrader trying to handle that. It doesn't know how to detect the bad tick that's occurred in there. So you got bad tick data in a scenario where there was some crazy thing like this. So don't get frustrated with it. Don't come over and like open up a bunch of tickets on our stuff. I mean, we'll just tell you the same thing. Like, look, you may have to switch and practice on YM today. Okay. And remember, we're agnostic to like, but I love my NQ. Stop it. Stop it. You don't love an instrument. You love the speed of an instrument. Okay. It's all about the speed. This is what the speedometer is for. Okay. Play the proper speed. Go to the proper instrument that's riding properly. Ride in a proper vehicle. You don't want a vehicle where the bolts are falling off. You're not going to ride around in a vehicle where you think the doors are going to shatter because everything, it's going nuts. Okay, you don't want to ride in that anyways. Ride in the proper vehicle. Go to YM. Go to RTY. Practice on those. Because you don't need to practice. You don't need to practice a Trump tweet. Okay, that happens. It's going to be an accidental thing. You're not going to get some value out of, I got to practice trading Trump tweets. No, because you're not going to, they're going to be something that pops out anyway. That's my opinion on that. Make sense? Don't you say that because I have the exact same issue? Yeah, and I know that. So if you've been trying to pull some data from some of those crazy days in there, and NASDAQ is not working, it's literally when NASDAQ is printing 1,000 bars a minute, you would literally just have to go so high on your algo bars for it not to calc. And I actually think there was bad data because I couldn't get it to work on any of the time frames. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. It just was not working. And we were getting a lot of tickets open on it too. So I was testing it myself. And I'm like, yeah, NASDAQ, you can't get it. Like the data is bad. There was bad data and you can't solve that. So one of the things when you do market replay data and you press download data, it's like you're getting it from the server. But if the server has bad data and you're getting it local, like there's nothing you can do. And there's no way to find out where to edit that file in there. So you have to either pick another day and get lucky. It's like, who's got time to sit there and cherry pick all of that? Just don't play those days. Go back and play some other day, some other time frame. You know, just that can happen. Just part of our game. Yeah, holes. That's a great way to put it, Seth. Yeah, there's holes in the data somewhere, or literally flip-flopped. Like I think that's the worst problem because like I think even gaps is fine when they're in the proper direction, but the problem is when there's like a print that's supposed to be 100 and then like 77 is supposed to be down here. Okay. But when 77 prints above it, like it's like it doesn't know what to do. It did some kind of weird bloop, bloop, bloop. Like it doesn't know how to print that bar. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to print a green bar or a red bar? It doesn't know. It's like blue screen of death. Application failure. Because it's like 77. When is 77 larger than 100? Never. Well, then why is the 77 printed above it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but the next bid was 77 after, you know, I'm using a dramatic example there to tell you that it's bad data, right? And you can't fix that. You'd have to find it somewhere, like find a sequencer to go find it, and you can't read the file anyway. Bob is going full Friday tort. I'm hungry. Can someone call ICT and have them bring me a pizza, please? Oh, I love it. You know who else loves it?
I love it.
Trump loves it.
I love it. I love it.
I only call you when it's
That was easy.
Smoke weed every day.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals more.
Smoke weed every day.
What you say? That you only meant well, well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it.
Look at this guy.
Having a fantastic semi-auto Friday.
Look at this guy. Congratulations.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
You can't touch this. You can't got that.
You lack the patience, friend.
Wow.
It is Friday, so You know what to do.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday. Combo breaker.
You don't want ICT bringing your pizza. It'll end up getting to your house late and half eaten.
Can't trade because I'm a fool. Can't trade because I'm a fool.
De Guindos in the press interview says that we can be optimistic on phase of interest rate cuts continuing.
My position is heading to the session high. There's a double cross to enter another buy. Looking around, there is no turning back. I remember how Vinny played this in the sack.
ICT. ICT. ICT.
YM on the YM3.
$12.19. Let's see. I need to get a visual on the sixes on the NAS. What is the NAS doing here? So looking to see if we can catch that big turn middays. Oh my word. Y'all crack me up.
Enigma long on the YM4.
How many minutes we got? 8 minutes. Well, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Till potential reversal here. They've been creeping this thing up. That's how they do it. We got the double cross here. This could be the double cross reversal here. We got this guy long in. We got the conflict here. Let's see. I want to wait to see if they got one more head fake in it. They can sometimes do that 7 minutes before. And remember, if I miss it, I'll Dr. Seuss it. You know what I'm saying? What do I do if I miss it? Dr. Seuss it. ICT, invisibly confusing tactics. That's a good one. I got to remember that one. Got to put that one in the bank of memes.
We got divergence on the nines. We could get a move right here. I am watching my ripple chart. We don't
Two finger NQ on the AZ9.
Oh, are they going early? All right, so looks like I'm going to have to Dr. Seuss it.
I'm taking the moonshot.
So, DCR with the cipher.
Put the stop right behind the cross. I'm listening for audio box.
King timing.
Adding more on the fib LE dot. I am at my full position now. Hold for the opposing signal. Hold for the opposing signal.
Okay.
For the opposing signal.
So, line one.
Targets filled.
Seuss. So remember, these guys could be faked as well. So within a couple of ticks of this little zone right here, draw a little zone around them. They're usually not going to let them get more than 10 ticks on a spot like that. Still about 4 minutes early.
In the market maze where the bulls and bears clash, Algo box revolution, making that cash. Day in, day out, it's the Algo box flow, catching.
Got to thank Don James for that little gem of a song right there.
Algo box on fire, trade so wide, day in, day out, trade so wide, trade so wide.
20, 24. Deuce.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
Uh-oh. Okay, might have and see a 9.6 Enigma long coming in on the 4s. So I have to respect that target. Zeus. Minute and a half early, so Zeus.
Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Zeus.
Two finger NQ on the 80.
Half off at 50 ticks. Into the diamond. Zeus.
There are 4 types of alpha omega crosses. Alpha, bullish, green, blue. Ooh.
Okay, 12:30. So we know I got our cross buddies up above us here.
Alphas are generally stronger, bullish signal than green. Alphas, likewise. Pink omegas are generally a stronger bearish signal than red. Alphas. Deo indicator plots color crosses when price reaches prior auction zone. How does it
Want to keep those 3 wise men trapped in there, hopefully.
Master alphas and omegas can indicate the beginning and end of an auction zone or market price swing where large amounts of activity could be taking place. There are 4 types of alpha omega crosses. Alpha, bullish, green, blue.
This song will teach you the algo box, baby.
Alphas are generally stronger, bullish signal than green. Alphas, likewise. Pink omegas are generally a stronger bearish signal than red. Alphas. Flowmaster AO indicator can should be tuned to a specific instrument and trading session being analyzed. For complete details and instructions, join us. There are 4 types of alpha omega crosses. Alpha, bullish,
Enigma long on the GC3.
omega, pink, blue. Alphas are generally stronger, bullish signal than green. Alphas, likewise. Pink omegas are generally a stronger bearish signal than red. Alphas. AO indicator can should be tuned to the specific instrument and trading session being analyzed. For complete details and instructions, join us. Join us.
Okay, selling at wise man line number 1.
Real-time order flow analysis in combination with volume
And he's trapped.
data calculations. There are 4 types of alpha omega crosses. Alpha, bullish, green, blue, omega, bearish, red, pink, blue. Alphas are generally a stronger bullish signal than green. Alphas likewise. Pink omegas are generally a stronger bearish action zone, highs and lows and large algorithmic order flow activity is detected. Flow master alphas and
The only reason I'm holding again now is they may fake these guys out first, so there could be a push up to the wise guys up here. They didn't really scare those guys out. So it could get real close to these guys up top here. Maybe give them the you get one opportunity to get out of your play. It's a little dangerous right here. They're coiling up like that. So they could have trapped it in down here. Didn't see any extra oomph on that. And we are declining deltas into this area very methodically. Alright, I'll make my stand right here. So we've tapped this guy 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. So hopefully they reacted and added to their position to the long side, and then they'll shake them and use their stops to hopefully grab some more contracts before they can finish out today higher. It's a Friday. I mean, never be short on a Friday. I have to keep that in mind. Oop. Don't break that Gartley. Okay. Now I think is when they're faking them. They're like, okay, it's going to get back to my point of entry. It's going to get back to my point of entry. I'll just close it if it just gets back to my point of entry. We've all been there. It's going to get there. It's going to get there. No, it's not. It's going to get to my point of entry. I was long right here at these little white lines. It's going to go. Okay, here we go. It's almost to me. It's almost there. It's almost there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go positive territory. I'm going to hold on to it. It's going to go my way. Yeah, we're going to hit that high of day again. No, probably not. Oh no, don't be doing that to me. Came up fast. Please don't last. There you go.
Double delta beam on the 4.
$12.38.
Let Algo box trading take control. Holy Spirit be with us as we roll. Future markets, we gonna conquer them all. No time to fill, no time for the fall. Stay out of diddle zone, don't you dare. You may lose it all, so beware. We can fall that big enigma, that fat delta. Gonna ride those waves, make that money fill. Yeah.
Don't grind right there. It's 12:30.
On the 6.
I hope this wasn't the pullback. Hope that's not all that it was going to give. Cluster.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
All right, half is confident. So peeling half there. Zeus. All right, I'm gonna half as we break up there because I mean if this thing goes for a run, we want full strong buy here. Just nobody's looking back the other way right now. Got to respect it. Right here in these crosses, I think they're gonna get wrecked, but let's find out here. I don't want to be the one getting wrecked if I'm wrong. If that was the pullback there and we're just going to keep running all day, I don't want to be the guy holding that bag. I mean, I don't know what they were talking about in that tariff chat, whatever. Buy the rumor, sell the news. But it's Friday. Don't want to be short on a Friday. We've learned that lesson many times over the years. Okay, we're in the crosses. Let's see if they're going to lock them in. Are they going to lock them in? All right, I think that's the lock in. We'll see. I think that's retail. I think. That is what the box is telling us. And it's midday, 11:44, 15 seconds till the 45s. There's 12:45. Oh boy. Come on. Needs to happen right now. If they prove me right, then I will Seuss it on the way. Is funner a word? It is today, dadgummit. To make this more funner. Not like that. Nah, don't let him out. Don't. We're done with that. We're done with that fun run. We're at R2. Let them have it. We don't need to do R3 today. I know it's a Friday. Y'all want to get everybody on Hopium on Friday, but don't do it right now. I want to walk with my 10K. Come on. Let me walk with my 10K. Eesh. Yeesh. Give them hopium. Drop it right here for a minute. Load it right here. Float it right here, up under their crosses. Float it here, and then do it like this, right in front of them, and then blip, blip, blip. Come on. That's how the trap usually works. Below them crosses. Hand them some losses. Don't hand me the losses. I don't want to have to take a loss like a boss. I'm gonna walk away with my 10K Friday now. Don't be ruining that for me.
Enigma short on the NQ4.
Yay, got an Enigma short on the 4s. I heard buyers step. Don't like it. Okay, now float it under here. Float it under these white cross levels. Float them in there. Stay under. Don't rock it up. I'm done with the heat. I'm not from Miami. I'm from Texas. Come on now. I got enough heat. Time to give us the meat. I'm from Texas. Come on now. Under the butterfly. $50 ticks. Pay me for my heat. Come on. Don't you do it. Turn right there, bro. Dr. Seuss. Now, don't come back to my POE. I just want to take my profits here today. I want to go eat some lunch. Go hang out with the lunch bunch. There's my 50. And am I going to get 15K ticks away? Yes, I am. 15, make it 16,254. I'll take it. Bake it. Speaking of bake it, what are we going to have for lunch today? You guys tell me in the chat. What do you guys have for lunch today? I need to pick something on the menu and have an ICT student drive it and deliver it to me. What should I have the ICT Muppets deliver to me today? They delivered some nice sushi to me the other night. Steak, it is Friday. I do need to get back on the workout routine. We finished out the boot camp, so I gotta... Oh, I gotta put on the... Oh, we worked the brain, now we gotta work the brawn, am I right? Hey, don't forget, you need to make sure and join before tomorrow. Don't get mad at me. It's going up $100 a month tomorrow, Saturday. I think the countdown timer is on the website right now. I think you should have like maybe 8 hours left. Remember, that was a pre-boot camp launch price. Never done that before. Never done a boot camp ever. Told you guys if you got in before the boot camp was completed, you're getting the best price ever, lifetime ever. And it's going up $100 a month. Hey, $100, come on. It's like, it's not that much. So wait for it. Wait till Saturday. It's cool. What's the countdown at? 7 hours and 6 minutes. 7 hours and 6 minutes for the Apex exclusive offer. Don't forget, we will be verifying on these. If you did not purchase an Apex account with the code ALGOBOX when you got your discounted offer, we've got a list of everybody. We'll be verifying with Apex. They're going to send us a list. We'll match up emails. So make sure you used code ALGOBOX if you took advantage of that offer that's running right now. Or, I mean, I got to take it away. I don't want to have to do that. All right. But I know people are like, well, I'm going to use my own Apex code. I'm just telling you, the deal was, it is an Apex deal. It's an Apex offer. Okay. We just ask, you use AlgoBox. That's it. Use code AlgoBox. You get a sweet freaking deal. You don't. It's cool. Just pay us an extra $100 a month so we can have awesome tech support. We can keep developing the tools. We don't buy Maseratis and Lamborghinis. We code. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Friday. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B. I am sending out the big H style. Hey, this weekend, make sure you get through those 8 sessions. It's just 8. Get through them. 8. Shortest time we've ever put together for any of their literally 120 days. Well, really more than 40 days compacted into 8 sessions. Insanity. Awesome. Enjoy it. See ya.